Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So here we are. Finally, I've kept you all waiting long enough. Yes, the dividends were released at like 7 this morning. Cha-ching on Misty. Glad I dumped some Tesla to buy it. Yeah, we'll look at them all. Hello? Hurry up. My butt is getting tired from sitting. Yeah, I had a couple things come up here. Dumped Tesla for NVDY. So far, so good. NVDY appears to be 260. Spoiler. $4 and change from Misty. Welcome. All right, here we go. Let's go right into it. I have them all in a table over here. All right, so I'm learning just as you all are. I haven't even looked at these yet. So some of these are huge, obviously. So exciting for sure. Okay, here we go. YieldMax ETFs announces monthly distributions on Misty 121%, Coney 120%, NVDY 107%, AMDY 65%, FBY 61%, and others. Here is the whole table here. So for Tesla, wow, we still have almost a 70-cent dividend. I'm surprised given as much as it's dropped, 68 cents, 53% distribution rate. X date is tomorrow, record date Friday, payment date Monday. OARK 47.5 cents. That's a 44.6% payout. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger here. Aptly 38 cents or 27% annualized distribution rate. NVDY $2.60. That's incredible. 107%. AMZY is 70 cents or 36% if you round up. FBY, look at Meta. The Meta fund is coming back. $1.17. That's a 61% yield. The Google fund is 31 cents, rounding up. That's a 21% annualized payout. NFLY, we've got 80 cents or 51%. Wow, there's some huge ones here. Coinbase, $2.80 or 120% yield. That's interesting because did has Coinbase been moving that much? MSFO, the Microsoft fund, is 73 cents or 39%, rounding up. DISO is one of the stable, steady ones, 68 cents or 36%. XOMO is our lowest one, 26 cents. Although I could see Amazon stock starting to run up again since we're starting to see prices at the pump run up for who knows why. 36%. AMDY is $1.11 or 65%. PP, the PayPal fund, is 46.6 or 47 cents if you round up, 29%. SQ is 31.71%, which is 64 cents rounding up. Moderni, the mRNA Moderna fund, is 78 cents or 46%. And then the big one is going to be the last one after AIYY. So AIYY is 72.5 cents or 60.85%, rounding up to 61%. The big one, last but not least, Misty, $4.13. That's a 120.57% dividend payout. That's incredible. So I want to take the top ones here. So we've got in dollar amount, obviously Misty is a clear winner. Percentage wise, it's also number one. And then we've got Coney at 119%. And then we've got, let's see, NVDY at 106%. So I'll look at the chart on those three. Those are quite incredible. I mean, we knew the Misty one would be big. Let's see here. Does anyone know what YMAX dividend is? So YMAX dividend is a good question. It's actually on a different schedule. I'll go over the payouts again, the payout tables. Good morning, Budget Hunter. All right, let me show you all the site. So the funds of funds are on a different payout schedule. Those are going to be like in 2 weeks, like mid-month, as they will be every month. Okay, let's see. I think I left the website up here. Yeah, here we go. I'm actually on it, YMAX. Okay, so let's just go over the pay dates again. So if we look over here, we should have the distribution calendar. Let me do this. The distribution schedule, I have it over here. Okay. Tesla's paying a yield of over 50%, such an awesome fund. Well, if you watched my video yesterday, I hope some of you appreciate the video I did yesterday where I showed how to make 15,000 a month in growth investing. I did point out that if there's income without growth, there's a problem. There's something doesn't balance out on the equation. So yeah. Okay, market's about to actually the market is open now. We could even do a little uh market open commentary. Let me show this first though. Okay, where am I? Here's my screen. All right, so look here. Distribution schedules for YieldMax ETFs. So there's two categories. Most of them are covered call ETFs, which are on today's declaration date. The fund of funds are going to be April 16th, so mid-month. 17th X date, 18th record date, and then 19th is payment date. So at least they're getting to be in the same week. Now, all the other ones, the other 19 of 22, are on this schedule where the declaration date is the 3rd, X date is tomorrow, record date is the 5th, payment date is the 8th. So there we go. All right. I guess, I'm kind of missing Yahoo Finance, so I'll go back to it to do a quick little chart analysis on our top three. Well, thank you. I appreciate you all too. Oh, was JPMO not in there? Let me look at that again. 1,800 from Coney. Wow. And you're saying JPMO is paying good? Well, it should because JP Morgan stock is like at an all-time high. I mean, it's kicking butt. Let's see. Let me go back to this. Did I skip over? Yeah, I covered it. It's 65 cents, so it's a 36% yield. Not one of the sexiest ones, but still solid. I honestly would rather have the lower yield and like we're seeing with DISO, XOMO, and even GPMO, less fluctuation. While I'm at it, let me do this. I have these charts up. I'll just look at all of them. I'm going to keep these up on Seeking Alpha. I was going to go to Yahoo, but let's see here. Let me go over here. Okay, refresh the page. So of all the funds, this is total return. AMZY is positive, GUI is positive. You can see the percentages here, positive 23% for FBY, 11% for XO or MSFO, 13% for XOMO. PP is 6%. MRNY is 6% as well. Now, this isn't great. I mean, given the dividends that they're paying, the total percent, is not great in these. I still think for the most part, you'll be better in the underlying. LTC and tanking on open. Ooh. Coach, you're going to sell your Tesla shares just like your other counterpart. I doubt he'll ever sell. Um, I want to sell. I really do. I just, I've lost a lot in them, and it's a tough one to lock in. But hey, the fund could end up producing me like a complete loss at some point, and I don't know, go bankrupt or just reverse split till I have like one share left, which I have had happen with other ones. I'm thinking about it. I'm like 50-50 every day. I'm very close. I agree. I could make the money up. Well, the example I showed you yesterday with Nvidia, I could have done that and been in a way, way, way better, way different situation. I am glad, like I said, and I notice other people starting to say this, by the way. Other people have picked up on this, but uh, I didn't do any more than so I don't have 10% of my net worth in these funds, but what I do have in these funds falls under what I call the 10% bucket. Um, let's just say I'm glad that's all it is. My joke has always been the most interesting content on YouTube in terms of portfolio. It falls like the least amount that I have invested produces the most interesting content on YouTube, but the other, 80 to 90% is like the boring growth and index investing. So it's like an inverse thing. True that, right? Not surprised because of the recent run up, still up massive in the fund, and it will run up again for the next 12 months or so. For which one? Are we talking Litecoin or one of the YieldMax? Okay, let me continue on the next group of funds here. This will just take place of our chart analysis here, so I don't need to go to Yahoo. Okay, where's our next one? Here's our favorite. Oh yeah, you're talking about Litecoin, I figured. Tesla, of course, our favorite one, right? Oh, that's not the right one. No, it's over here. I have so many tabs open. So most of the funds, like I say, they have a positive total return. You know, I try to be objective and fair, and I point that out. Okay, let me look at the other two, and then I'll call it there. Let's see. Where are we? Hmm. All right, let me do this one. So YMAX, let me refresh the page. YMAX is down 0.88. YMAG is down 2.16%. Ulti is down 12% in total return. MSTY 39% in the positive. JPMO, I'm surprised because the stock has been kicking butt. That's actually an underperformance, I would have to say, given what the underlying stock has done. You're way better in the underlying. This is just over the last month, of course. I was comparing that. If we zoom out, so 13% in YMAX, 7% in YMAG, -3% in Ulti, 95% in MSTY, okay, 14% in JPMO, still underwhelming, 19% in DISO, 8% in AMDY. Let me go back to the last tab and do the same thing. Thank you, Budget Hunter. Appreciate it. It opened down 7, but is now only down 4. Oh, it's coming back already, see? It's like we're market movers. We're on here talking about it, and then it comes back. Okay, next one. Okay, I showed this one already, but I want to show year to date. Let's see, AMZY 20%, GUI 0.5, 23. Oh, I did show the correct view in this one already. Okay, so our best of this cluster here is FBY. Again, the underlying is still way better. Okay, and then here is the last tab, last but not least. I think I'm missing one, but that's okay. We'll just look at the 21 of the 22. Okay, so Tesla total return. This is 1 month. Let me look at for the year to date. Ooh, 26% down in Tesla, 3.5% down in OARK, 23% up in Coney, 4% in SQY, -8% in Aptly, 54% in NVDY, 20.45% in NFLY. Okay, that's most of them. I think I might not have looked at Ulti. Of course, Ulti's so new that it hasn't declared a dividend yet. I'll just do this here. It's annoying we can only put like 7 of them at a time. Let me take off like XOMO and I'll put Ulti in here. Ulti, here we go. Now Ulti can balance their holdings in and out like every day if they want. They can, out of the 20 stocks they're in, stocks and ETFs, they can uh, like get out a half of them, which they've done. So that's down 3% in total return for the year to date, or since it's been trading. We don't have a dividend for that yet. We should be getting that, I believe, on April 16th. All right, so that pretty much sums up our dividend update here. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all. By the way, so later today, I'm interviewing Howard Chan, who's the CEO of Curve Investments. I don't have a lot of questions other than what I've already asked Sheng. So feel free to join the Discord, submit some questions for me, and I'll ask them to the CEO of Curve Funds. All right, thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join Discord, ask questions, be vocal, comment, and we will see you all later today. Take care. Bye.